Hey, everybody, it's time for Good Morning America. No, it's time for Be Encouraged. It's 4:30 p.m. I want you all to have a great time today, so stay tuned and let's talk about some encouraging things going on in the world right now.
Check this.
Well, good Monday afternoon. It's 4:30. I'm Lee Bailey, your host, and we are just going to have a good time this afternoon rather. Didn't get on this morning, had some things going on, so couldn't do that. I've been looking at some old photos and pretty interesting. The Magic Christian. Anybody heard of that movie? Well, I'm gonna have to get it because yeah, it's all women. So I love women. Anyway, how's that? No, seriously, all about encouragement today. All about saying, hello and how are you, and hope everyone's doing well. To the world, Wayne Trop, thank you, man, for tuning in. How are you? Glad to see you there. One of those shooter guys out there doing his thing. Folks, we're going to do Be Encouraged today, and the way we do that is we look for wonderful ways that people are reaching out to their communities and and trying to make a difference in the world. I mean, that is the biggest key for all of us right now, as the world is becoming um, more contentious at this very moment. More and more every day contentious, and that's why we need to get more positive reinforcements, more joy. Let me tell you a little story about IKEA. And I love talking about companies and giving them of schmooze when they're doing good things for the world. IKEA is launching a new buyback initiative as part of its aim to become a fully circular and climate positive business in 2030. Under the plan, customers will get vouchers to spend at IKEA stores, the value of which depends on the condition of the furniture that they are selling back. Customers with as new items with no scratches will get 50% of the original price. Very good items with minor scratches will get 40% back, and well used with several scratches still get 30% back. And that's pretty cool. IKEA says the initiative will launch on Black Friday, and vouchers will have no expiration date. So that's cool, IKEA. Way to go with that. I appreciate you guys looking out for the world. Whether you believe in all kinds of funny stuff, or not funny stuff, sorry. Whether you believe in, the global warming, whatever, it doesn't matter. We still need to take care of our I'm not posting in on that. I just want you to say the world we live in is a gift, and we need to take care of it as best we can. Uh, Here's an interesting story that I thought you guys would like to hear about. A group of first responders became a lawn maintenance crew after they arrived at a Fort Lauderdale home to help an elderly veteran suffering from heat exhaustion. Prince Pinkney, 83, was doing yard work with his wife when he started to feel sick, and his leg, which never fully recovered from a stroke, gave out. Passers-by saw the couple struggling and Pinkney on the ground, and that was when Fort Lauderdale Fire Rescue was called. A three-man crew arrived at the home within minutes and treated them and checked them out. Then they finished up the lawn. I think we can cut their lawn while we're doing this, Lieutenant Matthew Wells said. It wasn't much of a discussion, said another medic. The crew returned hours later to check on the Pinkneys. The couple said they usually pay someone to mow their lawn, but that person has not been around lately. Their story is amazing in itself, Captain Taylor Major Terry Mailer said. Their age, what they've gone through, his history as a veteran serving this country, well, it just doesn't, if it doesn't move you to go ahead and do what you're capable of, then nothing will. Way to go, guys, of Fort Lauderdale Fire and Rescue, our first responders doing, far and away up and above what they are what they're tasked to do. So that's kind of cool. Here's another good story. Another good story that I found was a 12-year-old makes history. 12-year-old Caleb Anderson is set to transfer from a Chattahoochee Technical College to Georgia Tech. 12 years old, yes. 12-year-old Caleb Anderson is set to transfer from a Chattahoochee Technical College to Georgia Tech, where he will be studying aerospace engineering alongside students who are nearly twice his age. Claire and Kobe Anderson said it didn't take long to realize their son Caleb was special. At age 2, he could read the United States Constitution. At age 3, and while he learned English as his first language, he also learned Spanish, French, and Mandarin. He whizzed through elementary, middle, and high school. He said, "Mom, I'm bored. This is not challenging." Claire recalled her son, saying, "It's really not helping me grow in my learning, and I think I'm ready for college." Now, at just 12 years old, he's just started his sophomore year at Chattahoochee Technical, majoring in aerospace engineering. Caleb's story recently caught the attention of administrators at his dream school, Georgia Tech. And when Georgia Tech reached out to them, it was a dream come true. Professor Mark Costello, chair of the Georgia Tech School of Aerospace Engineering, said he's a perfect candidate to come into our program and be very successful. Dude, I mean, what else do you want to say? The kid's amazing. That's some good news, and that's some good, uplifting, awesome news. Here's a little bit of news from the world of entertainment. This young lady was singing "Dreams" from Fleetwood Mac song, and Fleetwood Mac's "Dreams" has been playing a lot lately after the cranberry juice drinking skateboarder went viral on TikTok earlier this month. So a young artist named Lainey Gardner decided to cover the song. Within days, the video went viral on TikTok. Her cover garnered over 20 million total views and 340,000 total followers. It was caught the attention of Mick Fleetwood himself and Kevin Jonas Sr., father of the Jonas Brothers. The Jonas Brothers Group Entertainment just welcomed Lainey to their family. Enjoy. Wow, that's pretty doggone cool. Way to go, Lainey. How old is Lainey? How old is Lainey? It does not say. It says young artist Lainey Gardner. Okay, well, that's all right. We don't need to know how old she is. That's amazing. She looks like she's in her teens, but may not be. Maybe older than that. You never know. So let's see if we got anything else here. Let's tell you a joke, okay? Let's tell you some fun, good, clean, very clean joke. And yeah, so here's one right here. Fred came home from college in tears. "Mom, am I adopted?" "No, of course not," replied his mother. "Why would you think such a thing?" Fred showed her his genealogy DNA test results. He had no match with any of his relatives, and strong matches for a family who lived on the other side of the city. Perturbed, his mother called her husband. "Honey, Fred has done a DNA test, and I don't know how to say this, but he may not be our son." "Well, obviously," he replied. "What do you mean, obviously?" "It was your idea in the first place," the husband continued. "You remember that first night in the hospital when the baby did nothing but scream and cry and scream and cry, on, and you asked me to change him? I picked a good one, I reckon. Ever so proud of Fred." That's pretty funny, I think, actually. Anywho, so that's kind of funny, I think. Got some people who tuning in: Lisa Marie, Meg Southard, and Cheryl Bailey. Hey, Cheryl. Hey, Wayne Trop. Great. Been working lately, missing your show. Well, I'm glad you've been working. And we've missed you too, Meg. So, anyway, so the stuff that's going on around the world, it's just, I mean, especially in this country right now, I just hope everyone's getting through all this mess without getting depressed. I don't watch any news. Excuse me. Sorry, I wasn't crying, just yawning. I don't watch news, so uh, all the mess that's going on is just I'm not even involved in it. So I'm going to do my civic duty when it comes time to vote. And I encourage everybody to do their civic duty. Get out, vote, vote, vote. But I'm just not going to vote for what people say I should vote for. And I guess both of them have both sides doing the same thing. So, but I don't do politics on this show, as you know. So I will only say go vote. And if you're going to vote, while you're thinking about voting, go ahead and like and share our program. We would love for you to pull that one. Like, hey, all right, good stuff. What else is going on around the world today? Let's see what's going on in the news. You know what? Let's do this. Let's take a look at our weather for the rest of this week here in the Fairfax County area. The weather forecast for this week is, let me see here. Local weather. Local weather, ladies and gentlemen. Now it's 72 degrees with scattered clouds outside. Tomorrow or tonight about 5 p.m. it's supposed to cloud up, but still no precipitation that I can see. Coming in tomorrow, Tuesday, will be about 57 degrees in the morning, 56 degrees. It'll get to be 76 degrees in the afternoon with just a little bit of clouds, mostly sunny though, tomorrow afternoon, and then tomorrow evening, scattered clouds. We should be able to see some stars in the sky. That'd be kind of cool, wouldn't it? And I don't see any rain in the forecast till Saturday. Friday is actually going to be cloudy, but there's not. I don't know what the percentage. I don't know what the percentage. Let's see what we're going to say here. It's going to be about 76 degrees with some humidity, and that's on Saturday, but Friday rather. I don't see anything about. It's going to be partly sunny during the day on Friday, and I don't see anything about rain. So there you go. A little bit of rain on Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, and Tuesday. It looks like a little 4-day jaunt of rain next week. So that's your weather around the area. Your weather right now here, where we are, is 72 degrees in Fairfax County, and winds in from the south at 9 miles per hour. Forecast for today was 69, a low of 69, and a high of 51, even though it's already higher than that. So humidity 79, 59%, and your dew point is 57 degrees. Yes, sir, Bob. That's your weather. On time weather. So back to me and you watching right now. We have another person that chimed in, Lisa Marie. Okay, Carrie Crawford. Hi, Carrie. I'm so glad you chimed in and liked the program. I appreciate that. Let's tell you another quick joke. What do you think? You got time for another joke, folks? Let's go back and find another fun joke to tell. I'm adopted. That's silly, isn't it? Here we go. Okay, I like drinking stories. So let's do that. A man has been drinking all day at the local bar, and checks his watch. 1:30 a.m. Rats. I need to go home now or my wife's going to kill me, he thinks to himself. But as he's trying to get up, he falls awkwardly on the floor. I'm just way too drunk right now. I need to sober up. So he asks the bartender for a coffee. He drinks it up, and 30 minutes later, he tries to stand up, but again, falling to the floor, this time even harder. At this point, he realizes he needs to get home no matter what, so he starts crawling towards his house. After 40 minutes, he gets there, lays down next to his sleeping wife, and passes out. The next morning, his wife wakes up and starts shouting at him. So, how was last night, huh? Was it fun drinking all day? The man is certain his wife was asleep when he got home, so he tries to play it cool. Not really, just hanging with some coworkers. We didn't drink much, just a couple of beers. His wife starts nodding sarcastically and responds, the bar owner called this morning. You left your wheelchair there. Oh, I don't know if that's funny or not. All right. Um, I really should read these before I read them out loud. Oh my goodness, that's too funny. A cop was patrolling late at night in a well-known lovers spot, famous for all the obscene activities. He sees a couple in a car with an interior light brightly glowing. The cop carefully approaches the car to get a closer look. Then he sees a young man behind the wheel reading a computer magazine. He immediately notices a young woman in the rear seat knitting. Puzzled by this surprising situation, the cop walks to the car and gently raps on the driver's window. The young man lowers his window. Yes, officer? What are you doing? The young man says, well, officer, I'm reading a magazine. Pointing towards the young woman in the back seat, the cop says, and her? What is she doing? The young man shrugs. Sir, I think she's knitting a pullover sweater. Now the cop is totally confused. A young couple, alone in the car, at night, in Lover's Lane, and nothing obscene is happening. The cop asks, what's your age, young man? The young man says, I'm 22, sir. And her? What's her age? The young man looks at his watch and replies, she'll be 18 in 11 minutes. That's just not right, y'all. That's it. Carrie Crawford, are you listening to this joke? That's not right. That's not right. Anyway, hi, Carrie. She's one of my favorite people. She's so sweet and nice. Did you like that one, Carrie? She'll be 18 in 11 minutes. Yeah. So I don't know. It's kind of funny. Kind of a funny joke, I guess. I have to remember that joke to tell like it was me. It wasn't, because it wasn't. Anyway. So lots of stuff going on in the world, of course. But not as many things going on in the world as are going on here in Fairfax County. Or it's the other way around, I think. Lots of stuff going on around Fairfax County. There's a few things happening in our local area as things are loosening up a little bit. We're starting to plan events. Virginia coronavirus patients on ventilators has reached a new low. That's good news. And it says here that D.C. and 2 Virginia cities are among the best places to live in 2020. Well, that's pretty slick. Let's take a look at this and take a U.S. News and World Report made a list. There's 2 Virginia communities plus Washington, D.C. were among the best cities in the United States to live in and retire to for 2020. According to new rankings released by U.S. News and World Report, this year's list evaluate 150 most populous metropolitan areas in the United States based on affordability, job prospects, and desirability. Boulder, Colorado debuted on the best places to live ranking at number 1 this year, while Denver held the number 2 and Austin, Texas fell from the top spot to number 3. Washington, D.C. ranked number 30 on the list of cities to live in overall, and a score of 6.9. It also ranked 45th among the best cities to retire, receiving an overall score of 68. Richmond and Virginia Beach were the 2 communities to make the list in the Commonwealth, and they were in 52nd and 46th place, respectively. So that's kind of cool. I don't know how DC beat out Virginia Beach. I don't know. I'll tell you right now. There's lots of fun stuff going on at Virginia Beach. I like going down there. It's one of my favorite things to do. As far as arts and entertainment are concerned in the Fairfax area, Honest Thief and Kid Detective are two of the movies that are at the top of the list right now. So if you get a chance, they've gotten some good reports. And Adam Sandler stars in Hubie Halloween, while Netflix original series including Emily in Paris and The Haunting by Bly Manor premiere. Also going on, it's supposed to be in and around here, I thought. Here we go. Colored Pencils Workshop offered at the Art Factory. Colored Pencils Workshop, register by September 28th for a 10% tuition discount for non-members and a 25% discount for members. That's past the 25th, but I have a feeling if you call them, the 28th that is, they might be able to work something out for you. Also, Watercolor Basics and Beyond at Windy Knoll Farm. That's September 29th to October 8th at Windy Knoll Farm. So that may be fun, something to do. Lots of artsy stuff going on around the Fairfax area. And as we look at the calendar, brought to you by Patch, they're having on October 19th today, the Whodunit Murder Mystery Theater starts today at the Art Factory. More information, just go to patch.com, Burke. And where else? There's a special thing tomorrow, Tuesday at 10 a.m. The AARP is presenting Avoiding Coronavirus Frauds and Scams. And so if you're interested in that, you just click on it and they will remind you to tune in. The Marine Corps Marathon is Sunday, y'all. Sunday, fun day. And they'll have a 1 mile fun run and walk at the marathon also. Marine Corps Marathon this Sunday at 7 a.m. Center Stage Theater class at Art Factory is that's tomorrow. That's a local event. And yeah, check it out. See what's going on as far as that's concerned. And they're having a blood drive, but it's the Red Cross blood drive. So if you're so inclined, the Bull Row is hosting the American Red Cross blood drive at Tyson's Corner. And that's it for that. That's it for some local news. There's lots of local news. All you got to go is to the Patch, the Burke Patch. Lots of good stuff at the Burke Patch to inform you about what's happening in the world and what's going on. That's it for me today, guys. Here on Be Encouraged. I hope you were encouraged today. It's been a blessing for me to bring it to you, and I hope you've been blessed. Have a wonderful day today. God bless you, peace, and all that good fun stuff. Thanks for watching.